Waiting on God for a wife? 23 tips. Patience is difficult, but God knows what and who is best for us to be married to. Learning to hear God's voice, and be open to the gifts God is bringing your way. While you wait, focus on your growth so that when God does show the correct path for you, you will be a better husband for her. Waiting on God for a wife? Waiting on God for a wife? Many people have asked this question, and the answer is not always clear. Some people believe that it is wrong to date or look for a spouse, while others believe that it is okay as long as you are doing so with the intention of finding someone to marry. So, what is the right answer? Waiting on God is never wrong, but there are things you can do to increase your chances of finding a wife. Why is God keeping me single? God knows the best path for us, and sometimes the path includes being single. He may have a specific person in mind for you, or He may want you to focus on other things first. Trust that God knows what is best for you, and be patient while waiting for His will to be revealed. Waiting on God for a wife? Single and waiting on God. While it can be difficult to wait on God for a spouse, there are many benefits to being single. You have more time to focus on your relationship with God, you can serve Him more fully, and you can learn how to love yourself. These are all important things that will help you when you do eventually get married. How does God lead you to your spouse? There is no one answer to this question since everyone's path to marriage is different. However, there are a few things that God often uses to guide us toward our spouse. He may use people, events, or circumstances to show us who we should marry. He may also use our feelings and intuition to let us know that someone is the right person for us. What are scriptures on waiting on God for a spouse? There are many scriptures that talk about waiting on God for a spouse. One of my favorites is Proverbs 18:22, which says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord." This scripture reminds me that finding a wife is not something to be taken lightly and that it is important to wait for God's timing in this area. How does God give confirmation from God on who to marry? Sometimes God will give us a clear sign that someone is the right person for us. This sign may be something that we see or feel, or it may be something that happens in our lives. If you are feeling uncertain about who to marry, pray and ask God for guidance. He will not steer you wrong. Father, grandfather, minister, missionary, deacon, elder, author, digital missionary, foster parents, welcome to our family. https://jesusleadershiptraining.com/about us/view all posts.